L&T is set to exit the Hyderabad Metro project, and the director has blamed government's free ride policy. L&T, which owns 90% of the Hyderabad Metro project, is planning to sell off the Hyderabad Metro project post-2026. The firm's director, R. Shankar Raman, has said that free bus scheme initiated by Congress government has made ridership, and I quote, less interesting. The Telangana government's Mahalakshmi bus scheme offers women and transgender travel free of cost on government-run non-AC buses. Now, L&T director said that the current 480,000 people who use Hyderabad Metro daily are not enough, and the company needs to lighten the debt burden as the current ridership is not getting the due momentum it needs. L&T had successfully, remember, negotiated a 3,000 crore rupees soft loan with the Telangana government to be repaid without interest. The company has a 65-year concession to run the metro system, but is now looking for a buyer. What exactly is happening here? My colleague Krishna Kumar here with me in the studios. Krishna, hi. Run us through what L&T's directors' concerns are at the moment, and why don't they want to hold on to Hyderabad Metro?
Yeah, to the point where they're actually looking to sell off the Hyderabad Metro come the year 2026, and it all begins with that number you're talking about, the ridership number, which is currently at 480,000. Guess how much it was in November 2023? It was 550,000. And in December 2023 was when this free bus ride scheme was initiated by the new Telangana government, the new Congress government in Telangana under Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. And since then, the numbers have fallen sharply by 70,000. And not just that, Director Shankar Raman is also talking about the fact that there is a difference, there's a gender divide in the way the ridership is there in the Hyderabad Metro. Now, you have all the women moving away from the metro and moving
and taking to that free bus ride.
Free bus rides, and despite the fact that there are not enough buses, they are not increasing the number of buses. They've just given free rides to women. So he's wondering, why did you even do that if you're going to not anticipate the fact that there's so much of women ridership is going to come into buses? You should have ideally had more buses. So the number of buses haven't increased. But what women have started to do, simply because there's a free bus ride, they're not taking the metro anymore. So there is a gender divide in the way the metro is being used in Hyderabad.
And it's also, come to think of it, Krishna, a classic case of how SOPs and doles really end up hurting not just government in the long run, but also private players who are essentially operating for profit. So if there's no profit in running Hyderabad Metro anymore, L&T is going to sell it off.
Bear in mind, L&T got this project in the year 2010 at a cost of 20,000 crore rupees, not 1 or 2, 20,000 crore rupees. It was completed in the year 2020. It is currently has a debt burden of around 13,000 crore rupees plus 2,000 crore rupees it has run over. It wants to bring the debt burden from 13 plus 2, which is 15, to about 8,000 crore rupees, for which L&T is also looking to sell all the assets attached, the land assets attached with the Hyderabad Metro Rail project. That's how clear it is about cutting down its debt burden. Enough is enough. You spend so much on it, hoping that the ridership will only increase, and then government brings in these free SOPs, which reduces the ridership and then brings that much more cost pressure on running the Hyderabad Metro Rail project. And despite doing all of this, it still has looking at a possibility of eventually exiting it. But what does it mean by exiting it? Currently, the Hyderabad Metro Rail project, 90% of the stake is held by L&T, and 10% of it is held by the Telangana state government. So L&T, which is a 90% stakeholder, is looking to exit it altogether because it's going to be unsustainable eventually. That's the projection it's making. In a couple of years from now, it wouldn't want to carry this kind of debt burden, which is like 20,000 crore rupees it spends, and then currently it still has around 13 to 15,000 crore rupees. Looking to bring it down. Even monetizing all the assets associated with the Hyderabad Metro Rail project will not be enough to make it make sense in the books of L&T.
Or to break it even, for that matter. So L&T, they're looking to sell its 90% stake in Hyderabad Metro Rail projects. It's not making the money that it needs. Currently, the ridership is about 480,000. The ridership is not going up due to Telangana government's Mahalakshmi bus scheme, which offers free rides for women and trans people, and that really is not doing anything good for Hyderabad Metro.